everyone, welcome to the 10th episode of the Wonder of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I am so excited to be playing again. I decided to take a week off, a quick vacation break for those of you who are watching it weekly, and for those of you who are watching it afterwards, there was no time break. So we'll hop right in to the 10th episode, and I'm very excited for this because we are going to be heading to Scotia's underground bunker that's under the Colossus with her crazy transitions, and this is going to be good. So for those of you who are just tuning in, you're probably better off starting on episode number 0, but this is Javiik, my sorcerer, and we're playing the game kind of like a new player on a free-to-play account and trying to pretend we don't have as much knowledge of the game as I normally do. And we are especially focusing on the story and the roleplay of the game and of Javiik himself, stuff we make up along the way.
It's good to see you back. I knew those slaves couldn't hold their own against you. I take it you managed to track down one of the murderers. What's their story? Can we use them?
Aw, this is that crazy guy. I don't really want to have them in the Sith Academy. They would just murder everyone.
They were crazy. They thought they were Sith.
What? The arrogance! We'll make sure their delusional heresies don't spread. I talked to my superiors while you were gone, and they agreed to compensate you for your work. So, here. More credits than I make in a week. I'd ask you to stick around in case the slaves cause more trouble, but I suppose you have other responsibilities.
It would have been nice to put an end to this rebellion.
We'll find another way to put those animals down.
No.
If the uprising gets out of control, one quick orbital strike will always solve it. Good luck to you then, and thank you again.
I feel less bad for the slaves now, knowing that at least a chunk of them are absolutely crazy. We're just going to turn one more quest in, and then we're going to head under the Colossus. Oh no, this other quest is supposedly all the way down there. Let's see what Cam has to say. Oh right, he's just going on and on like he did last time about how a Sith who can't build a statue doesn't deserve one. Well, Campbell, I don't see anybody who's built a statue for you, and I don't see that you've built your own statue, so you can just stand in the fire, that's what. And there has been so much stuff going on the last couple of weeks. As I'm currently playing this, it is called the Summer of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and there's literally an event every week, like an in-game event going on. There was double XP event going on that I got lucky and I skipped. There was a Gree event. Now, as I'm playing right now, it's double Command XP event, but that's only for level 70 characters. And there's about to be another Rackle event coming up too. So you can always search SWTOR in-game events if you're ever curious what the current events are. Here's our sneaky hideaway tunnel. Shh, sneaky cat. Can you imagine if I had been a stealth character, if I'd chosen an assassin instead of a lightning sork? Oh, sorks? No, sorks don't get that if I'd chosen an assassin in general. You could just skip half the enemies, so then poor Javiik would just be like level 5. Story time, yes! I wonder if Javiik had any... Oh, here we go! I wonder if I get a pushback. Like, I get lots of... Oh, I do have a pushback. If anyone gets too close. Get away from me! We've got a quest to kill some droids. I'm wondering if Javiik had any hand in building this underground bunker specifically. We know he had a hand in the Colossus, but I feel like Scotia would not want anyone else to know about this bunker. So Scotia would either hire someone extremely trustworthy to make this part of the Colossus specifically, or all the slaves that worked on it are probably dead. These are precautions you have to take if you are a king building a secret bunker, or if you are a powerful Sith. So I'm going to go with a no Javiik probably did not know about this secret bunker. He probably worked on the actual outside of the Colossus, the statue part. Button, button. Who's got the button? We gotta destroy the monitoring stations so that we can actually get inside. There is a ton of security and actual Sith guarding the way too. So this guy specifically is, oh, he had a name and everything. He was Apprentice Irex. A moment of silence for you, sir. And now I'm gonna press your button. I personally had a really fun week this week. This is a bunker commander and doesn't have a name. I got to do an interview with 2 different people, specifically about the Swtorista channel. One was with one of my newer favorite podcasters, and that is the State of the Star Wars The Old Republic podcast by Ted. It's a really, really good solo show, great for hearing about the news, and he's got really interesting opinions about it. And then I also did an interview with a German Star Wars channel, which was pretty interesting. Obviously, there's people all around the world of all different cultures, all different languages who have a love for Star Wars. And of course, lots of people who love Star Wars The Old Republic. And that interview's not up yet. It's going to be interesting when it is, because it'll be him talking in German and then me answering in English. So I think that's more for the German viewers than for you guys. On to the monitoring station! Oh, we need to use some more chain lightning. The other ones, I just really love Force Storm, the big AoE. Oh, but that looks awesome too. I've been trying to work on... Oh, let's press this button and it'll tell you all about it. Apprentice Satik, you are no more. I love that. Okay, this is very silly, but I really like the way destroyed monitors look in Star Wars The Old Republic. They have this really weird cracked reflection that doesn't really act like a real monitor at all. It looks kind of like a mirror that's a very creepy mirror. And I've been trying to work on a way to share with you guys. I really, really, really like listening to podcasts and listening to other videos that people have made, and reading blog posts about Star Wars The Old Republic, and reading guides that other people have made. And I've been trying to find a really good way to share all these amazing things that I know about with you guys, because obviously you're here. You are the kind of person who likes to listen to, at least me, I assume in general, videos or audio about Star Wars The Old Republic made by people who love the game just as much as we do. And so one of the Academy episodes is probably going to be coming out about a week after this comes out. Not too long after. It should be on the channel. It's going to be a episode, I guess more of a video, not really an episode, just talking about all the amazing people who make stuff for this game so that you can find new people to check out. I think there's about 10 different podcasters out there, and I literally listen to every single one every week. It's mainly due to my job. I have a desk job. I am a web designer. I make websites and I make graphics and all kinds of stuff like that, and the way I get in the zone is just by listening to music, or in this case, listening to podcasts. So I really get to enjoy them, and I'm sure there's others of you out there who have desk jobs, or you commute in the car, or are just have some free time while you're doing heroics, who would like to get some more sweet SWTOR community content. Haha, Apprentice Quillen. Okay, can I get like a kill count for my apprentices so far? We are at 3. Maybe you guys noticed some that I didn't along the way. This guy's just a Scotia acolyte. Oh, I think I called Scotia a miss earlier, didn't I? I'm trying to remember if Scotia is a Mr. Sith Lord or a Mrs. Sith Lord. Or a Miss. We don't know if they're married. Ms. Destroys. Open the reliquary door. I was thinking earlier, Javik's little pot of credits is growing every day. We got to, oh right, I accidentally did that thing where I deleted a whole bunch. Let's just pretend that never happened. I need to pay myself back for that. I was testing something out and I accidentally spent like 20,000 credits. So we're a little behind where we should be. We should be at about 22,000. This is what happens when I use this account to test free-to-play things. And I have been. They actually, I don't know if they got the crystals that I tested out, but they updated supposedly about 600 items and made them so that they're, as they should be, available to free-to-play players without the artifact authorization. So I'm super happy that even if they didn't fix it because I sent that in, and even if those specific items didn't get fixed, maybe I helped a little to bring light to that issue. Okay, Lord Ogathu, I'm not sure who you are, but it's your time to die. Chain lightning's not really that great without more than one person to fight, is it? Oh, I have crushing darkness now too. It's not a very stunning move visually, but it's very wonderful in terms of mechanics. Okay, we're in a room. Can we go in here? Nope. Ah. Transition relic at the foot of the Colossus. So nonchalant. I was really happy to hear Javiik's voice today. The voice actors in this game are obviously phenomenal, but you end up, after you've played for a while, attaching them so much to my character. Like, even my main character, I have such a strong roleplay attachment to her, and she had her own voice when I first created her before the game came out, but the more I played her, the more Jennifer Hale's voice just became my character's voice. And same thing with Javiik. His character's voice is the voice actor for the Sith Inquisitor. So it'd been about, by the time I got to play, about 2 weeks since I'd last heard him. I missed you, Javiik. I'm glad we're back. And I'm really happy that you guys have been enjoying this series too. I wasn't sure how lost I would get, but the answer is always very, very lost. I wasn't sure how much you guys would enjoy it or not. Playthrough series seem to... There's a lot of them on YouTube. They're probably the most produced type of Star Wars The Old Republic content, but a lot of them had just very few views because everyone's already seen the story themselves, or there's a better version out there. But yeah, this has been one project that I'm really glad I've been playing with you guys. Definitely gonna keep it for quite a while. What else is in Star Wars The Old Republic news? I'm trying to remember what happened recently because I haven't talked about it in the last 2 weeks. Oh, I was hoping we would go deeper into the secret lair. We're just heading back to Lord's Ash though, but we have to go downstairs? Let's see what we're doing and see if it's efficient. I wonder if we should go do the one down below, because there is a quest right there, but there isn't anything else there that we need to go to, and I'm not even entirely sure how to get down there. I assume there's an elevator somewhere. We're going on an adventure. If you would like to hear a beautiful skit about elevators, SWTOR Central made a whole compilation of a whole bunch of people. Does this elevator even go? Come on! He made a whole compilation of people doing very silly skits, I guess you could say. Short, silly videos about death by elevator. And there's one by me on there that it's pretty ridiculous. There's some Valen and Arkan voice acting by yours truly. Shockingly, I don't pull off a gravelly man voice very well. But apparently Valen I can do not too bad. Hello, brother. Maybe, maybe not. Hello, Poppet. What are we doing down here? So we sneak around. We are going to recover the explosives. Oh, these are really cool. Oh, I say that as I get stuck in them. Darn it! There we go. Luckily, /duck saved her butt. I'm looking forward especially to the next Flashpoint. I had a lot of fun with my friends from my guild on that one. I'm also looking forward to WONDERTALK. I really enjoy reading your guys' ideas. Can't always use them all. Sometimes they don't fit or sometimes there's just too many, but I love being able to think about them. Oh my gosh, yes! What happened recently that was really cool? The Manon Stronghold came out. That is something I'm super excited about. I did a tour, I guess you could say. It wasn't quite a review because I didn't really say my feelings about it. But I am just so excited they have reinvested into Strongholds again. I don't know when the next one will ever come out. It'll probably be like 2 years or something. But Strongholds are such a great part of the game because they're one of the few things that really ties into everything. You get decorations from literally almost every part of the game, and it makes me really happy that it's something to do that's kind of on your downtime. Obviously, when you're like super excited and you want to do something really cool with the story, you can do the class quests like we're doing right now. And if you want to do something super high-paced, you could do war zones or like operations. But sometimes, a lot of time, I just like chilling out. Like I'll have like 20 minutes, or I can't go into a war zone operation because I'm not sure when I have to leave for something. And just Strongholds are my like go-to downtime relaxing activity. I've been working. I haven't been decorating the Manon Stronghold. I just reviewed it because I wanted to finish my Tatooine Stronghold first, and it is coming along amazingly. Absolutely swimmingly. I'm gonna be excited to give you guys a tour with it. Should I give the Tatooine tour on Javiik? As if he's... there's so many ads! Why? We need Crushing Darkness. That kills everyone. We need Chain Lightning because that kills everyone. And we need... Force Storm. I've heard there's been all kinds of news about The Last Jedi, the upcoming Star Wars movie as well. I do not follow it as much. I'm just super looking forward to it when it comes out though. And the big one is here. Get away from me, big one! Ow! Javiik goes flying. Oh, we have a Sunbreaker. Yes, we do. You know what? This would be a great time to practice Heroic Moment. So Heroic Moment is, you get it by leveling up to a certain point first, and then if you have multiple classes, you'd have multiple abilities, but I am a lowly level 18 Surf, so it doesn't actually do that much. I'm a main character, like a ton of abilities pop up. Just die already! Ooh, I know this one makes me stronger. Boom! I feel really sorry for someone who's colorblind, not only because some of the fights in operations require colors, but also specifically for a Sith sorcerer, all the abilities are the same color.
Fantastic show! That drill just lit up the night. Here's the credits, as promised.
Yeah, saving face. Alright, let's go back to Lord Zash. We are done here. While I'm quick traveling, I am going to look up what some of the other new stuff that came out was. Oh yes, any of you who happen to win the very rare companion who are free to play from the Nightlife event that is still currently going on right now. If you are interested in checking out, it's a kind of gambling event. It's not too expensive to get started if you want to play the inexpensive slots, or you can even get free gambling tokens from doing flashpoints and stuff. But if you are free to play, you can now equip that very rare companion, which is awesome for those of you who want it.
My client's already ambushed one of the acolytes you tagged. Wish I could have been there.
Attacking Sith is a major crime, even for other Sith. I sent the authorities an anonymous tip to watch the Acolytes closely. When my clients jumped the ones you tagged, they were arrested and executed. Best work I've done in a long time.
Perfect. This is exactly how we wanted things to end.
I'm happy to see you're so pleased.
In this job, I don't get much chance to feel like I did the right thing. My loudmouth friend ought to shut up, now that the killers have been caught. That should make life easier. Here, take these credits. Couldn't have pulled this off without you. See you around, friend.
That was a refreshingly light-sided quest. Also, his armor is absolutely awesome looking. The Mandalorian armor, you can get that armor technically, or at least something very similar, but it's so expensive. And I'm not even sure it's the exact same one as that one. So let us go say hello to our dear Lord Sash. Oh, something else very recent. I think July 11th it got fixed. You know how there was that error that I've talked about on my channel before that many players were experiencing, where you would get to the character screen and then you would press play and then the game would crash, and it would crash especially if you tabbed out. That is now fixed. Awesome. That was actually a Windows problem. It was 100% not a Star Wars The Old Republic problem, but Windows took forever to fix it. It actually had to do with Star Wars The Old Republic is a 32-bit application, and it was happening specifically for applications like that in the, I think only on Windows 10 though. Okay, thank you. Campbell, we need to have a talk about you repeating yourself every time we go places. I know you're not a very talkative guy. I mean, look at ya. Just look at ya. I know you got them big little teeth, and it's hard to talk, so you've just practiced how to say only so many things. But I promise you, every time we come to the capital of Dromund Kaas, you don't need to say that this will be ruined too someday. Heck, I think this thing is still standing, like, in the modern era of Star Wars, like when the movies are happening. Does anyone know about that? Actually, I'm not sure. New abilities.
Shall I instruct you?
Yes, you shall. Hello. A natural preservation. Oh, it's a healing ability! Just for me. Cannot be used on others. I'm gonna go far and heal myself. Ah, that's a cool one. So if I get in a really hard fight, I can just pop that really fast and I'll be a little healed. What else I got?
The dark side swells within you.
Jolt. Ooh, interrupt. That's always nice. Nice to have. We're starting to be a bit of a big boy and we're only level 18.
I sense you will go far.
I'm gonna need another quick bar soon, aren't I? I think I literally don't even have any more. This is gonna be interesting. Do I have anything on here that can go? I could probably get rid of my quick travel and make sure to pop that. That can probably go. We don't need to interrupt anyway, right, guys? Sorry. Lord Sash, what are you doing, you silly goose? What's under there? Did you, like, drop your lint roller or something?
I've recovered the Trandoshan relic.
Then we've both had success in our endeavors. But the Trandoshan bodyguards are only part of Scotia's defense. His greatest weakness is that he's mostly machine. The rogue Sith Lord, Grathan, is holding a cyborg expert named Dorotsek captive. He has developed a neutralizer for me, the kind that should destroy Scotia's cyborg elements. Find Dorotsek, get him to tell you where the neutralizer is, and then silence him.
Ah, I'm remembering Scotia now. He was the big, scary, cybernetic guy.
You want me to kill him?
Whatever it takes. Grathan's estate is in the jungle. Interrogate the scientist. With any luck, Scotia will soon be out of our way, and then we'll be free to pursue Tulak Horde's lost power as we please.
Ha! The power of Tulak Horde is in the hands of a child. What a mockery. I feel like Javiik's starting to develop a bit of a level up kind of level. He's starting to develop a bit of a get it done attitude. She's like, kill him if you have to. And Javiik just kind of nods. Ooh, did we get an upgrade there? Healing an ally, healing an ally. Oh, which one's better? This one is better. Not by a ton, though. And this one's better. I hate having to do this, to be honest. When I level characters normally, I honestly don't even look at their gear too much. Like, if I'm dying every fight, then I start looking at their gear. But for Javiik, I feel like I have to. He's pretty powerful now, but I feel like it's gonna catch up to me at some point. Oh right, what else is going on in Star Wars: The Old Republic? There is 2 new operations bosses, and if you've never tried an operation before, they are for level 50 and beyond. They are also only for subscribers. So if you're new to the game, they're something to really, really look forward to if you want to try out group content. If you're just enjoying the story and you absolutely don't want to play with other people, they are not necessary. They are like a thing you can do if you wish to. And oh gosh, they are so fun and cool, and I enjoy them so much when I get to do them. And they are 8-man group content, PvE, player versus environment. You're not playing against other players.
Enjoy
And
your stay.
the way operations, these 8-man group contents, are normally released are the whole operation gets released at once, and there are usually about 8 bosses, and you can just do the whole thing when it comes out. Now, they didn't release any operations for a really long time, more than 2 years or so. I think there was a gap between, and players were really starting to wonder, like, does this mean that the game is failing? Does this mean they're shutting down the game? Lots of players left because lots of players really enjoy this group content. Like I'm telling you, it's really fun if you've never tried it. And some players, that's like their main thing that they do after they've reached level 50 and beyond. Oh, we got some running to do. So far away down there. Oh, we're going to Lord Grathan's estate. Hang on, I feel like I wasn't paying enough attention. Oh right, we're going to get the cybernetic who's currently being held hostage. So we know from playing with each other, rather talking with each other in the Wonder Talks, where we get to talk and think about Javiik's backstory. Not his story in the game, but what we've decided is his roleplay background. Not as a Sith sorcerer, just as Javiik, the former slave. Where did he come from? Who were his parents? What does he want to do in life? And we want to murder Camval for always talking with his little teeth. And repeating himself as usual. We have decided that Javiik's master's master and Lord Grathan's master were the same, so they shared a master at some point. And we know on the side that Lord Grathan has that wonderful lightsaber that sparked Javiik's... I'm not quite sure what you'd call it, because Javiik already had a connection to the Force. You're usually just born with it or you're not. But it really got it going. It kickstarted it, you could say. A catalyst. And that lightsaber, which we actually have in our inventory here, is held by Lord Grathan right now. What Javiik doesn't know is that his master, Lord Shalin, is not actually on the planet as he was when Javiik was sent to Korriban to the Sith Academy. Am I passing up all kinds of cool stuff? I probably am. Oh, I see a quest. We should go check that out. So as far as Javiik knows, his master's on the planet, but he has had no actual contact with him since he left for Korriban. Oh, that was a lore object. Shevin. I was so freaked out the first time I played on the Imperial side because the Shevin showed up in a special one-time event. It's probably never coming back. And on the Republic side, I don't think you see them at all. And then I played the Imperial side for the first time. And I was absolutely shocked that they show up like on Dromakos, the second planet. Natives to the planet Vinsoth, the Shevin are long-snouted, stubby-legged aliens known for their quick intelligence and underworld dealings. The most famous Shevan gangster was the slave Adamar Kurb, who managed to establish his own cartel on the Hutt-dominated world of Nar Shaddaa. While his cartel eventually broke apart into many smaller gangs, his influence is still felt. Because of their business-savvy underworld connections and starship expertise, the Empire considers the Shevan a useful, if weak, potential ally in the ongoing galactic conflict with the Republic. Though as with most aliens, most of the Shevan within the Empire are slaves. I wonder if this guy is... Hey, he's got the same kind of voice as Val, and he said it's difficult here on this world. Well, tough cookies, Shevan. look at this guy's hair.
I used to be respected.
Darn it! No. I need to not turn the UI off.
I used to be respected, you know. My word carried weight. One tiny mistake and suddenly no one trusts me. My troops
took
were
an
acting
arrow to a
strangely,
knee.
plotting something. Obviously they were traitors. All the warning signs were there. The smart move was to kill them all. How could I know they were planning a surprise party for my promotion?
You did what?
You killed all the troops under your command.
I was under a lot of stress at the time.
He's
I've got my wits
crazy.
about me now. You have to listen to me. This time, I'm not being paranoid. This time, I've identified a major threat to Imperial security. There are Kubaz spies all over the jungle, and they're invisible. You can only see them when lightning flashes disrupt their stealth technology.
That sounds like some serious Imperial baloney.
Don't be a fool.
Just like my superiors dismissing me because of a simple past mistake. You have to believe me. The Empire's enemies are up to something. The Kubaz are here assessing our strengths and weaknesses for them. I just know it. Scour the jungle, watch the lightning flashes, and strike when you see a Kubaz. Kill the snouted scum and bring me proof.
Can you hear that? That's the Kubaz! Or it's just a helicopter. That guy's crazy, but it makes me want to join the Imperial military. Apparently you can kill your entire squad and nobody cares. It's not an issue. Big mistakes like that? Nah, no problemo. Isn't this the area where there's a really cool heroic quest? I do believe so. I'm not sure where I pick it up though. Apparently secret Kubaz spies along the way. Am I going the right way here? There's like some cool kind of ruins and relics along the way here. Oh, secret path. Here we go. Nope, not secret path. Normal path. This area is really cool. Go away, Val. Shoot. It's just like peeking around the corner. This is just a really nice area. Man, I love exploring here. Especially in Drum and Cost. They spent clearly a lot of time in it. And, of course... Oh, Kubas! He makes strange little noises. He was complaining, none of these pathetic Sith compare to Tulak Horde. Look, I know Tulak Horde is the best in the world, but we need to get over it. Also, he's apparently saying that he's gonna eat me. Val, this is not a way to gain my favor. Plus, my fur would get stuck in your teeth. It's just not worth it, right? I wonder why Val... I guess he kind of owes you a debt. I wonder why he doesn't just eat you straight off. He definitely could. I mean, I'd zap him, but he'd probably win. He's force resistant. Haha, Kubas. There's some rocks I can press, it looks like. This would be a really neat area for roleplay. It's pretty secluded compared to the rest of the map. I mean, there's only this quest that we're doing right now that sends you there. Is there more rocks we can press? Rocks. Right, it's only when the lightning flashes. Come on, lightning. Oh, apparently we only had to kill them. That was it. The rest is just a bonus. That was extremely fast. Maybe you just wanted some confirmation? I remember this quest being a lot longer. I wonder who this Sith is up here. I wonder if there's a lore object somewhere that would tell us. If not, don't worry. If there's a lore object and I don't get it now, before I leave the planet, just like I did on Korriban, I'm gonna make sure to go and grab them all. We'll make a field trip of it. Alright, we got 2 more to go. Shadow Age. Do some healing because we need it, right? I'm really looking forward to eventually, probably not anytime soon, because there's not much reason to heal while you're leveling, because as you can see, I'm not really taking any damage. Heck, even Kemval, you can be a lovely DPS when we're done fighting here. Not to mention the role of a healer doesn't really fit you well, especially when you're saying things like, I'm going to eat you, little Sith, one day. Alright, let's go turn this in. So this would probably be the kind of quest that I'd skip if I was just leveling a normal character, because I really like seeing the class stories, and sometimes it feels like this kind of stuff gets in the way. Like, I don't think anyone really enjoys running around killing things just for the sake of killing things. Luckily, these are all 100% optional. A little less optional if you're a free-to-play player, because you get experience so much slower. But in terms of the story and progression and all of that, it's totally optional. Like, this is one of the exploratory quests that's technically hidden if you don't even turn it on. Where are you, my crazy, crazy friend with the mutton chops?
Aha! A holocommunicator with Kuba's markings on it! This will shut up those fools calling me paranoid! With this, I'll finally prove there are spies all around us. My superiors can't ignore this kind of evidence. You've done a great service for both me and the Empire, my friend.
You're still crazy.
Take this, and my thanks.
Thanks. Oh, we got a codex. Nice. That was worth doing it for. The Kubas are long-snouted aliens, renowned for the secretive hand signals they use to communicate with each other. These signals, combined with their ability to see even with very little light, make them experts at covert communications, and as a result, they are commonly employed as espionage agents by forces on both sides of the galactic combat. Even in the underworld, Kubas are used to broker deals in silence in the shadows. One of the most famous Kubas was a triple agent who worked for the Hutt cartel, providing them with information on both the Republic and the Sith Empire, so the Hutts could reap the rewards of the conflict. I feel like whoever did the codex for the Kubas and whoever made them in-game weren't communicating with each other. I mean, most of the codexes are really cool and they match really well. Remember, we did when we were on Korriban, we got a codex about the Chirac, the flying, creepy-looking bats, and about how they poop everywhere. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about it now. That probably didn't really make it into the game in any way. There's no Chirac guano anywhere. And same with this here, that the Kubas, they supposedly are very shadowy brokers and really known well for their hand signals and their silence, and yet our Kubas in the game, they go and we're very noisy. So there could be like a lore reason why these specific ones are noisy. I didn't really hear anything interesting come up, but that one definitely did not match. I assume it's because so many of the codex were written so long before the game was actually even worked on, and for whatever reason that one just didn't get paid enough attention to, especially because it's just a random minor character. I don't think you even run into them anywhere else at all. I feel like we've missed so much of Drum and Cost. It's huge. Ah, cool beasts. What are you? You're a Yozask Stonehorn. Okay, so apparently Javiik has no interest in killing random beasts, and my city has a bunch of popo outside. Those of you who know Drum and Cost, I hope you know where I am right now. Somewhere where those of you who liked Knights of the Old Republic are, I'm sure, going to really enjoy that I'm here. Oh, I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. This is not where I was supposed to go. But you know what? Now that I'm here, we should definitely talk to whoever's nearby here, see if we can get any quests yet. No, we can't! We're definitely going to be returning here. But we got a codex entry we can read along the way as we return to the path. The Revanite Compound. Outsiders in Sith society, followers of the philosophies of the mysterious Darth Revan, meet in a hidden enclave in the jungles of Dromankah, submitting any who want to join them to rigorous tests to establish their loyalty and sincerity. Originally, the Revanites met in custody to study Revan's teachings, but as suspicion arose about the Revanites' loyalties to the Emperor and the Dark Council, they were forced to conceal their activities. At first, they took shelter in the compound of a prominent Sith lord, but when that Sith was assassinated, presumably for supporting the Revanites, they were forced to relocate their sacred texts and relics and build their sanctuary in the jungle. Revanites inside the Imperial military and Sith have kept the compound from Imperial on most scans of the area. Explorers who stumble upon the compound are rarely heard from again. Run, Javiik! Run! Okay, where's our correct turn? It's right here's what we miss. I'm looking forward to going back there later. So many people suggested I should play Javiik as a Revanite, but that would require so much metagaming for me, for having my character know so much about the Empire, and I really wanted him to be able to experience things kind of fresh, like a newbie just like me. Hey look, it's a Sleen. You can actually get like Sleen mounts. There's one you can earn from the bounty contract event. There's one you can get from an operation. There's a really rare one that drops from a flashpoint that I want but I don't have. Ah, we got to the wall. Wonder if we'll see Jon Snow. What else is new? Oh! For those of you who are level 60 and up and have played the Knights of the Fallen Empires. Oh, no. Yes, Knights of the Fallen Empire story, though you can get her earlier. There is Lana Beniko and Koth Fortena, who is from the newer stories. They can now be customized. If you've played Shadow of Revan, you can already customize her, I believe, but once she enters the Knights of the Fallen Empire story, she couldn't be customized again. Now she can be. And so can he, so if you want to give them some really cool Sith clothes of your choosing, and Koth could get like some rogue clothes of your choosing, now is a good time to try it out. Lord Shalith. I wonder if she's related to my master, Lord Shalin. Gonna go with a no.
Finally someone who will understand, or maybe even assist me in my work. My idiot apprentices got themselves killed during a simple ritual, and they still have the runes I entrusted to them. They just had to summon a dark side beast, a Sithspawn, and bring it to me. I even researched the artifact to bind it. Could you help?
Sithspawn?
Sithspawn aren't known for their gentle disposition.
Incompetent assistants are my greater problem. You seem different. Oh, you'll need to subdue the Sithspawn before the artifact can bind it.
It's because I'm Sithspawn myself! Just joking.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Get the runes from my apprentices' bodies and take them to the archway in the jungle. The artifact is hidden there. It'll guide you. Well, don't just stand there. Go and get my Sithspawn.
Yes, I've been looking forward to this quest. It's kind of a pain of a quest, but I've really been wanting to do it specifically on Javiik.
It is rare for a slave to rise so far so fast. That takes a very clever sword. I am the apprentice and voice of Darth Charnus. I speak in his name, and I would bargain for your services.
I've never heard of any Darth Charnus.
My master prefers to remain in the shadows, but do not doubt his power, nor his ability to reward success. I speak for him. I require individuals capable of gaining prestige in a society weaned on secrecy and madness. Individuals who can earn respect, if not love. I need infiltrators to eliminate an enemy of the Sith. You would serve well.
What? I need more info.
What sort of enemy are you referring to?
Our enemy is the Order of Revan, a cult of fools hidden at every stratum of Imperial society. For years, the Revanite heretics have secretly recruited military officers, powerful Sith, wealthy mercenaries, anyone who can add to their power.
What makes them heretics?
Instead of following the Emperor and his Dark Council, the Revanites follow a long-dead Sith Lord, tainted by Jedi ways. If you can uncover the Revanite leader's identity for us, my master will reveal him to the Dark Council. His destruction would be assured. All you have to do is join the cult. I can get you inside, but you must earn their trust.
Wow. Definitely yes.
I'm sure they'll take to me immediately.
The Revanites have a secret compound in the jungle. Take this token to the cultist at the entrance. He will initiate you. Earn an audience with their leader. When you have seen his face, return here, and you shall have your reward.
Oh, I forgot you actually joined the cult. That's awesome. There's a bunch of quests to pick up in this area. I imagine Javiik thinks they are bonkers. Ah, Flashpoint! Saying it is Flashpoint time, so let's pick this up, but we're not going to do Hammer Station until we actually leave Dromacos. Imperial Communication Unit, Emergency Protocol activated, N401.
What's happening here?
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet to all available forces. If you are receiving this, you have been judged an asset, and the Empire requires your strength. It is your privilege and your duty.
I've never heard of a Darth Malgus.
Record access, Darth Malgus, Sith Lord, Destroyer of Jedi Temple. Fleet Commander.
The alien adversary hegemony has established Hammer Station, a mobile battle platform that threatens our borders. You will join the strike team assembling at Viken Space Dock to be briefed in full. In the name of the Emperor.
Do we know anything about this battle station, or the Adversec hegemony?
Adversec hegemony, breakaway colony, 6 star systems, Hammer Station. Classified. Oops. Spacebar failed me. Viken Space Dock, recommended destination, emergency protocol, terminated. So we have picked up the Hammer Station, the second Flashpoint that you can pick up. Even you can do this one on the Republic side as well. Not just Imperial side. But we won't do it till we're done Dromacos.
Hold your position, please, and keep your weapon holstered. The remotes are scanning you now. You check out. Sorry, my lord. We're on the lookout for anyone with Lord Grathan, and I'm sick of letting him stomp on my people.
Lord Grathan!
Who is Lord Grathan?
Look, stick around a minute. I don't know if you're familiar with the situation, but Grathan's a nightmare. The Sith Lord's gone rogue. He's holed up in his estate past the wall. He's got weapons, shields, and a cadre of scientists developing new tech to use against us. Grathan wants respect and authority from the Dark Council, so in true Sith fashion, he turned on his masters to prove his power. As a result, we have to put up with this lunacy. So if you're here to cause Grathan problems anyway, you might help us out.
You have weapons and training. Handle things yourself.
Believe me, I'd like to, but my hands are tied. Here's the story. There are nearly 100 men assigned to this sector, some on the wall, some watching Grathan. 20 are missing. My men. Practically my kids. Grathan stole them, and I want them back.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know what Lord Grathan wants with them. Maybe he's holding them hostage just to demoralize us. Who knows? But if you're heading to Grathan's grounds, help them get out. Tell them to report back to their Duchess. That's, what they call me.
Mom.
Duchess? You'll have to explain that.
You try making it as an officer without getting tagged with a nickname. I've got reports saying that Grathan's been transporting prisoners to another wing of his estate. I don't know if it's my people he's moving, but it's worth checking out. Watch yourself. Grathan doesn't mess around.
So, I'm wondering if Javiik knows that his master and Lord Grathan are related in any way. They shared a master, according to our own story. But Grathan seems rather crazy. I bet Javiik's maybe heard the name before, but he doesn't know much about them. Did we pick up all the quests here? What's the other one? Is the other one to actually go? Oh, it's a box. The box says, do the group finder. Sure. Go to your crafting trainers. No! You can't make me! You can't make me craft! I'm so excited. I finally showed off all the crafted weapons to you guys. Did all of them. Ooh, and another quest. My gosh, Quest-a-Palooza! Kenval says, hiding behind walls, cowardly. Kenval, you are trapped in a building made of walls. I hope you get hit by a train, like the one that's coming by right now. Oh, it already came and went. Oh, there it is!
Have to be very careful. Lord Grathan's eyes are everywhere.
Sorry.
He's suspicious of all strangers. He must be blind to our doings.
The only way you could get any crazier is if you said you heard a train.
Who are you?
Captain Bryn, Imperial Special Forces. This work requires intense concentration, a special kind of mind. Grathan's trouble, see? Big trouble. Mad scientist type, likes weapons, cyborgs, droids, ergonomic chairs. My mission's to keep an eye on him, watch for anything suspicious. But I don't know what you're doing here.
I'm going to storm Lord Grathan's estate.
I figured as much. Sharp eyes, see? I can tell these sorts of things. I don't mean to be pushy, but since you're going that way, maybe you wouldn't mind helping me out.
Oh, we're already heading over there. Why not?
What kind of help?
See, my orders are to keep my distance and not enter Lord Grathan's place or cause any kind of ruckus. But I'm supposed to see about a certain prototype turret design the Rogue Lords supposedly acquired. Empire wants it for mass production.
What do you want me to do?
Lord Grathan's got the turrets hidden inside somewheres. I'd go looking for them myself, but orders are orders. I have to stay put. Since you're going in, you could maybe poke around and see if you can't find the plans to those turrets.
We'll see if I come across them.
That's all I ask. The thing is, you never get past the turrets unless you take out a guard and get a security badge. The security badge transmits a signal that tells the turrets the badge holder is friendly. So the op is, get a security badge off a guard, find those turrets and grab the plans. Easy, right? I'll be keeping an eye out here, right where you found me.
I really like the Imperial uniforms. They just look really good. Like the captain's uniforms, they're just really slick. I'm not sure if you can get that exact uniform. I feel like my agent has something really similar. Okay, it is questing time! Oh, where do we start? Let's do the most Javiik... Oh gosh, I was gonna say the most Javiik-oriented one, but with Lord Grathan's estate on the right, and this cool Sithspawn quest on the left, I don't even know which one would be better for him. God, so excited. So happy to have such a cool backstory that you guys helped me make. So much fun stuff to think about. I'm thinking about, oh, scary Sleen. Okay, these are heroic areas, so I should be careful and not kill myself. We have Kenval is now on attack mode, so hopefully he'll not let me die since we're not healed. Oh, but I got my own heal now, didn't I? Okay, Chain Lightning! Oh, I should have used this first, and then use Chain Lightning. I remember this quest used to be almost impossible. Like, it would be so hard to do by yourself, and now you can just like roll through it like it's nothing. So when you get to a heroic quest, even though it says 2+, just go for it. Just do it. And you'll be rewarded with heroic music. Oh right, I'm thinking about how cool it is that Lord Grathan is so incredibly invested into cyborg technology and cyber tech and the modification of humans specifically, maybe beasts too, I'm not quite sure. It sounds mostly like humans, but the modifications of humans to make them stronger and to his benefit with technology. And then possibly Lord Shallan was interested in the same thing but using the Force. Apprentice Sean's corpse. And it makes me wonder, what exactly was their master like? He must have been crazy. Gundark Backbreaker. So we could go through the water, or we could fight the giant scary guys on the bridge. I vote that one. Ah! I don't want to go in the water. And we will pick up our loots and add it to Javiik's little coffee can of freedom. Right, I think it's super cool how different the two apprentices, now masters, became. Am I successfully being sneaky? Yes, I am. Here, let's untrack some quests, because I can't even see all my stuff anymore. We don't need crafting trainers, and we don't need flashpoint tips. We know we're definitely doing Hammer Station. This is Apprentice DeHave's corpse. Do we got any more? Oh, they're all the way up the waterfall. Is there anyone in here? I know somewhere around here. I don't know if it's this lake. Oh, I think it is this area that he's supposed to be in. There is a really cool world boss that I don't think I can fight by myself, but I totally would just to show you guys if he's here. Oh, actually, I think he's in the other part of the lake. Yeah, we'll come back. Oh, dead kitty cat. Gonna look up what other cool stuff happened recently. There we go, we're getting along the way here. Supposedly something changed with the loot indicators in the last update, 5.3. I haven't seen anything of much interest yet, so if you guys see that the loot that I've been picking up changed anyway, let me know, because I've been wondering about this forever. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it in any of the other episodes, but there is now a speeder piloting. We don't even have speeder piloting 1 yet, but there is a speeder piloting 4 and 5 available, and there's a very silly bug that it only worked on animal mounts like a Varactile or a Bantha, and now it works on everybody, so you can actually check that out in the... Let's kill these guys. It's in the Legacies panel, in the character perks, somewhere in here. I'm not entirely sure where. Here it is. And that is per character, though. Oh my god, I'm gonna die! Don't open the legacy panel while you're fighting. Oh, look at my self heals. Go, healer, Javiik, go! This is what happens when Campbell's not a healer. But you can't heal with your sharp little teeth. Ah, looks so cool. Okay, let's go get those poor apprentices. I know there's one nearby, I just can't find it. This is Apprentice Makal. This is how you make a Star Wars name. Take a normal Englishish European name. Remove some letters. Add some letters. Done. Perfect. You are a genius, lore-friendly Star Wars name creator. I'm so proud of you. Oh, he's got big old teeth too. Look at that. Oh, did he just headbutt me? That's what happens when he's super. Ew, don't headbutt me. I think I like Campbell being heals actually better, because then he can just heal me as I run. Hopefully I'll get somebody who makes more sense to be a healer soon, but for now I think I'm gonna send him to heals just because it's really easy. And I kill things really fast by myself. Taking the shortcut. Let's see if I can find that world boss. I'm really not sure where he is, or even if he's up. The way the world bosses work is that they aren't always up. Like, someone kills them and then it takes them time to respawn. And then sometimes he just might not be up for whatever reason. I think he's over in that corner, and I'm gonna come back here so I don't have to run all the way back, because I'm 99% sure it's going to murder my face. Yeah, that's about what's going to happen. Sithspawn time, Sithspawn time. Old glories, forgotten Sith. Leave them be. Cave of shadows. Sithspawn time. Oh, we have to recite the Sith code. This is gonna be sad if I don't remember this properly. What do we have to do here? Oh, right. This was a very silly quest. And I'm pretty sure I spent forever trying to figure it out because I didn't know the items were in your mission items. There's the Sith Room of Freedom. My chains are broken. Strength. Victory. Through victory. My chains are broken. Power? Through strength, I gain power. Passion. Peace is a lie. There's only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Can I use the item? Here we go. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. This is the Sithspawn! Look at this thing, though. A Chenval will keep me alive. We can just take a quick look here, right? This thing's really creepy. This is very similar to the Taranta tech that you will see in Knights of the Old Republic. It's got, I'm thinking, multiple eyes, got some very sharp teeth, it's got incredibly hard skin, it looks like. This thing is a beast, and it's not taking damage very quickly either. Oh, it's gonna kill Chenval. Don't kill him! Pause, beast! And it's a 25% chance to resist Force abilities. This is not a good quest for a Force user who mostly only uses lightning. I should have set Chenval to DPS for this one for sure. He'd just beat on it with his sword. Chenval's special ability should be he uses his teeth. Definitely. God, some crushing darkness. How does this quest go if you're on, say, a bounty hunter where you can just use normal abilities? You'd have a harder time with the Sith code maybe if you didn't know it beforehand. %. Foul beast. I like how Chenval's become my healing tank. I'll take it. Ow! Rude. Have some chain lightning. See if this time will stun him. That time got him, the first time it resisted.
I have my Sithspawn. You have your reward. Our business is concluded.
Concluded indeed. It's very creepy. Creepy beast. Oh, yes, we got the codex! Got the codex for Sithspawn. Now I just have to find it. Species? Ships? Persons of note? No, I really want to read it. Here we go. In the ancient past, the Sith Lords of Korriban perfected an art they called alchemy, a synthesis of scientific lore and dark side philosophy. Sith alchemy was a tool to transform life itself, to reshape flesh and bone, and create terrifying servants out of mere animals. Creations of Sith alchemy are called Sithspawn. Each is unique, crafted by the hand of a Dark Lord with monstrous intent. Most are ancient, as few Sith continue to practice alchemy. Although the art is not lost, it has fallen out of favor. A Sithspawn is unnatural by definition, built for near immortality, and typically violent beyond measure, a perfect weapon, and if bound, a perfect guardian. And that's why I like Star Wars: The Old Republic. That sums it up about perfectly. I'm wondering if you guys, if you're playing your story with a heavy personal background, kind of like I'm playing my character, if there's any quests like that one that really tickled your fancy, you really enjoyed because of what you've set up for your character. Like, this quest is really cool just to start with. You fight a giant monster, you pull in the Sith code, just very cool. But for me, it felt especially good. Let's go see if that boss is there, and then I think we'll call it a night. Hey, this is called the Fen of the First. Come on, baby. I know you're gonna be here for us. And it is. Look at this thing! It's huge! It's really big. It's giant. It is the first. I bet if you kill it, you get a codex entry, but it's only got 234,000 health. I think this is a good way to end things. Let's see what happens. So yeah, oh, my poor companion. He is now no longer able to help me. This boss has a special ability that terrifies companions and it kills me in 5 seconds. Heal, heal, heal! Alright. That is a good way to end the day. Thank you for joining me for the 10th episode of The Wonder of Star Wars: The Old Republic. And I hope you join me afterwards for the next episode of WonderTalk, where we will continue talking about Javiik's master. Bye guys, I'll see you later.